Emptiness and void is it, so consuming now I must admit I can't make it on my own.
Welcome back to BCW. Tonight we have a major episode in store for BCW 161, as later on tonight Tommy Good will appear live, continuing to search for the very best he can defend that hardcore championship against, as we are also going to hear from the two men who entirely shifted the landscape of BCW overnight at BCW 160, as we have also received a report that our cameramen have obtained footage of Gallows Reeves and Caden Gallows' conversation following the events of BCW 160. But before we see that footage, let us check out what exactly happened at BCW 160. Gallows Reeves had just hit Tsunami with the Pano driver in the middle of the ring, securing the BCW championship seemingly, but it was Ace Swagger who would come to the aid of the down and the out BCW champion, hitting Reeves with the low blow and the curb stomp before he would attack NJN, who had just gotten up to his feet, ensuring the win for Tsunami. As you see here, he's going to help Tsunami to his feet, dragged him over to the ladder, practically won it for him himself, and then Gallows Reeves would be held down, forced to watch the man he hates most retain the BCW championship with the help of Ace Swagger, who seemingly has formed a union with Tsunami, an alliance with Tsunami. We know previously this man was in a faction with Caden Gallows before he left BCW, and obviously after this heartbreaking event, Gallows Reeves had just one question for Ace Swagger, and we're going to take a look at exactly what that was right now.
Still your BCW champion.
Does Gallows know about this?
Reeves asking every question.
Does he know?
Gallows Reeves posing the question of if his friend Gallows knew about Ace Swagger's betrayal at BCW 160, as Ace Swagger and Caden Gallows were very well known to be in a faction together, but our cameramen have obtained footage of a phone call between Reeves and Gallows that happened after BCW 160. Let's take a look.
Gallows,
Yo, what's up?
do you know about this?
Know about what? What are you talking about?
I said, did you know about this? BCW 160, did you watch it?
No, dude. Listen, dude, to be completely honest with you, I've been really out of the loop with what's been going on back home. I've been really busy. Talk to me, what happened?
Listen, dude, I know you've been busy. Ace Swagger just cost me the damn title match against Tsunami. I was about to climb up the ladder. I had the title in my hands. I had it in my grasp. I was going to become a 3-time BCW champion, and he came out of nowhere. What is his interest? What does he have to do with Tsunami? There's no point of this. There's no point. Why is he getting involved? Why?
Oh, shit. Okay, no. I gotta watch this. I gotta see what happened. He came. What happened?
I just told you I was climbing the ladder. And he hit me with a low blow, and then he hit me with a knee, and he just kept attacking me. He attacked NJN. He grabbed Tsunami, practically walked him up the damn ladder himself, and made him win the BCW championship. This company's gone to shit. Why? Ever since you've been gone, this has been ridiculous. So we can't get a hold of this company for nothing. When was the last time you talked to Ace?
Dude, it had to have been. I don't know. I mean, I probably like 3 weeks after I left. I mean, I talked to him. I remember having a lengthy conversation with him like right before I left my last appearance on BCW television. And then I called him about 3 weeks later just to see what was going on and everything. And I mean, I really haven't talked to him since. I don't know. I've been really out of the loop, like I said. But I don't know. That doesn't sit right with me.
Caden, they're trying to take over the whole fucking company. Dude, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. I'm sorry. I do know what you're doing. I'm very proud of you. You know this. Keep working hard out there. But God damn it, the second you can, we need you back here. We need you back to save this company. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to try. Obviously, as you know, I'm going to do whatever it takes in my power to get this company where it needs to be. But God damn it, we could use your help right about now.
It won't be long. I promise you that. I will, as soon as I have the ability to show up at that venue, I will be there. I promise you.
Okay,
I'll keep you posted behind the scenes. I will make sure that you're in the loop so you know. Because, I mean, if this is as bad as it says, then I don't want Tsunami running this company to the ground like he's been trying to do. And I can't sit with that. That doesn't sit right with me.
I know you're a busy man, so I'm going to let you go. But I'm going to do you the service of telling you the honest truth. Whatever I do to Ace Swagger, I'm sorry, but it's got to be done.
Listen, man, that's between you. That's between you and him. I don't have any jurisdiction of what you're gonna do. So Whatever happens.
I'm still at the venue. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm gonna figure out what the fuck to do.
Send me more information whenever you do, 'cause,
Get that fucking camera out of my face.
Highly interesting phone call there between Reeves and Gallows, but without further ado, it's time to get underway here tonight. Stay tuned for later on tonight. Tommy Good will search for a new competitor for the Hardcore Championship, but right here, right now, it is time to explore this new foundation of BCW.
It's the theme song. It's not Tsunami's and it's not Ace Swagger's, so could this perhaps be more to show on the union of the two of them? You guys have the floor.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a sight that many of you, probably none of you, thought you would ever see. But this is a sight that you have to get used to for a long, long time. And this picture will change very soon, and I'll tell you why in a second. But to start off, BCW 160 was perhaps the most successful and game-changing night in the history of BCW. We are in a new era for this company. We are finally through with Max Reeves and NJN always at the top of BCW, always controlling everything that happens around here. No longer. There are two new men at the face of this company, myself and Ace Swagger. And with that being said, there's a lot of things to come. Ace Swagger has a lot of things to say. I am still the BCW champion, and I am more than happy to hear and guide Ace Swagger to win a championship very, very soon. So Ace Swagger, please take the floor.
A lot of you people may be wondering what this is. Why am I with the world champion of BCW, Tsunami? Well, let me get this straight. See, this company is filled with cancer. It is filled with a bunch of losers. Now myself, I like to compare myself with a winner like Tsunami. See, this foundation that we have here, this is a foundation of success. And like I said, the rest of the locker room is filled with a bunch of losers. So see, success is in my blood. Success is in Tsunami's blood. Success is family. So you want to know what this is? This right here is the two most successful men in this damn company. And if we take a look back at before Tramplemania, the night before, Gallows, you know, he had a lot of thoughts going on in his head. And he decided to go back to his old pal, Christian Sin, and speak about that. And talk to him first. When, you know, Gallows could have came to me. I could have did everything for him. I had everything for him. I would have did anything for Gallows. But instead, just like usual, Gallows, you put me second. You always put me second. I thought the plan for the resurrection was to put each other first and take over this damn company. Well, you see, I had a few talks with Tsunami, and Tsunami's got everything I need. Tsunami has been nothing but a brother since I got to this damn company. And I got one more thing on my mind that I need to get off. Tommy Good, you need to watch your back, and you need to watch what you say. Because like I said, This right here is success. So I'm gonna say this one more time. Tom, watch your back.
And as Tommy Good was just brought up, this is not Tommy Good, but it is Maxwell Reeves. Another man who was not directly referenced by Ace Swagger and Tsunami, but very cryptically
All I
mentioned.
heard was the word success for the last 5 minutes. Success this, success that. We're the two most successful guys in this company. First of all, Ace, he's successful because he steals it. You haven't done anything in BCW. And then you have the audacity to come out here and speak on Gallows, saying that Gallows dropped you. God forbid Gallows goes out there and actually betters himself and actually tries to do it on his own without resorting to getting help from manipulators, from people who are willing to do anything it takes to get to the top. And Ace, you've been manipulated. You have been spoken to by Tsunami, and I cannot believe you buy any word that comes out of this jabroni's mouth, because it is laughable. You see, want to talk about success? I'll talk about success. First year of my career, won my first BCW championship. No assistance, no help at all. No help at all. How'd you win your first BCW championship? Insert yourself into a match wrongfully as the GM, using your power wrongfully. You won your second BCW championship by cheating. I won my second BCW championship by conquering the most legendary reign in this company's history at 818 days. You want to talk about success? You talk about Maxwell fucking Reeves. That's exactly who you're going to be talking about. If you want to talk about successful guys in this company, you want to talk about company guys, you want to talk about first ballot BCW Hall of Famers, that is absolutely 100% me. And now this, seeing what has transpired here on BCW, is disgusting. And it appears that you can't watch yourself without Gallows. You can't stand to be alone because you're such a coward. You can't take the heat, so you get out of the kitchen. No, you don't get out of the kitchen. What you do is you side with this man, and fine, you can be his little errand boy all you want, because I'm going to put you down exactly like you deserve.
You're wrong, Maxwell. He's not an errand boy. We're equals. We are equals, and soon, and very soon, you will see it when he takes the Hardcore Championship from Tommy Good. And then you can come out here and say everything you just said and all about this, oh, he's not successful. Just wait and see. Just wait and see. Because he's going to have a much more successful first year in the company than both you and I did. So you can come out here all pissed, but get to your point, Maxwell Reeves. Nobody wants to hear the same old crap about how I cheated. It doesn't matter.
You know my point, asshole. You know my point.
What is it?
I am not going to stop until I rid you and your cancer off this company. You talk about that there's cancer in the locker room, Ace. Yeah, you've just been infected by it. You've just become that cancer. And Ace, I didn't have a problem with you before when you were aligned with Gallows. Gallows is a damn good friend of mine. He called me on the phone and he told me of the prospect that he saw at WIW when he brought you to BCW. He said that we have to have this guy on the roster, and that's real. He said we have to have this guy in BCW. We have to have him. And you know what? I trusted Gallows' instincts, and you've been a great addition to this roster until now. I cannot believe that you don't believe in yourself enough to do it on your own. You have to side with this man, so be it. If that's the side you want to, if this is the side of the fence you want to stay on, you can stay on that side of the fence, and you're going to get burned. So Ace, what do you say? Maxwell Reeves versus Ace Swagger. I'm finally going to teach you a lesson. First time we've ever been one-on-one. Is this what you want? Is this what you want, Max? It's what I need. Ace Swagger versus Maxwell Reeves. BCW 163. Make it official. Shake on it.
The self-proclaimed foundation is going to walk out of here laughing at Maxwell Reeves, as Maxwell Reeves has a big match ahead of him.
Interesting developments here in this new foundation between Tsunami and Ace Swagger, as Ace Swagger and Maxwell Reeves will go one-on-one for the first time in history, Saturday, August 2nd at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. But without further ado, we're going to go right into our next segment here. Tommy Good is searching for new competition.
There's the hardcore champion, Tommy Good. We just heard from him at BCW 159. What's he gonna have to say tonight? So I'm out here today, just about a week removed from my last appearance, to talk about basically what I talked about in my last video. There have been people who have been wanting opportunities, like JC Comet, Ace Swagger. Now, I just beat JC Comet, but I mean, I'm sure he's gonna want another opportunity. Now, I'm here with my title, and someone's gonna wanna come out. I know everyone's in the locker room today. I know everyone's here, so I'm just waiting for anyone. Because the truth is that this title is just as important as the BCW championship. Now, I'm pretty sure everyone here knows that. And they've seen it with how much I've been defending it recently. And here's the theme music of JC Comet. As you all know, he had a match against Tommy Good at American Anarchy, in which Tommy Good retained the BCW championship. But it seems like JC Comet wants another shot at the Hardcore Championship. There he is. The God is here to confront Tommy Good. In bright white, as usual. That's right. You got out of the way. Good, Thomas. And now this rivalry is somewhat I mean, and it looks like JC Comet has something on his finger. Does he have a broken finger? That's not good news for the God, but he's still here. Let's hear what he has to say. I'm sorry if I broke your finger in our match. Yeah, I bet you. I mean, I didn't mean to break any bones, but, you know, sometimes it happens. All right. Shut up. So, you did your usual spiel of whoever wants this title, come out here next. And I'm here next. And, you know, some would say, I just lost at American Anarchy. I don't really deserve this. But did I really lose? No. Did I really lose at Trampomania? No. Trampomania, I said Christian Sin would not walk out as hardcore champion. Check that off the list. American Anarchy, I said that our hardcore champion was going to start acting a little hardcore. Check that off the list. He used that thing around his waist more times than I can even count. So even though I might have got pinned, I'm still never wrong. So how about test that theory one more time, Thomas? You might have got me last time. You did, I'll admit that. You were the better man. I might not be 100%, but right here, I'm ready to go full time, full throttle, anytime, anywhere, any match you want, Thomas. I'm next, and I'm walking out with that title finally.
I'll tell you this. You said that a lot of people might think that you don't deserve this match, and I'm not one of them. I think you put on a hell of a performance at American Anarchy, and every single time that I fight a match and I know it was a good match, I know that the person I fought put in a lot of work, I'm never gonna deny them a rematch. I'm never gonna deny anyone their fair rematch. So you said any stipulation I want. I pinned you once last time. I'm gonna try and do it twice this time. How about a 2 out of 3 falls match?
Yeah, I like that idea. 2 out of 3 falls, hardcore. You get 3 chances to be as hardcore as possible. That's even better.
I'm gonna take those chances.
Oh, you better take it.
I'll see you there.
See you. That's a huge step. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Tommy Good lays out the challenge, and he is going to defend his hardcore championship in a 2 out of 3 falls match.
Yeah.
Major news coming out of that segment there is we are going to see a very rare 2 out of 3 falls match for the Hardcore Championship as Tommy Good defends his title against JC Common for the second time. And in addition to that, earlier tonight we found out that we're going to see Maxwell Reeves versus Ace Swagger a week away from Saturday, August 2nd at 6 p.m. as things are really heating up in BCW, no pun intended, as we approach Hardcore Heat 3 on August 31st. But we will be seeing you right back here this Saturday for JC Common versus Tommy Good.